Ooh. Reset. There we go. There we go. Better pet my dogs. And my fox. Okay, I think everything's working. Holy shit, Denny. Thank you. Thank you so much. I've decided I hate the layout of my farm. So, come winter, we're changing it all. But apart from that, I'm good. How are you? How's it going? How are you, friend? Same. Same. And I have decided in that madness I am fixing some shit. Oh. Look at you, Mr. Competition. I'm two gins. I'll catch up. Donate biddies and subs, everybody, and I will continue to get absolutely hammered and try and fix my farm up. Oh, where the fuck? There it is. I want a few of these. Materials we need in the stone. Materials we want to hoard or use down the line for quests. In the wood. I got my town to rank A and now I'm like, great, the town's in shape, but my farm looks like ass and I hate it. Let's fix it. We're gonna need a chest for the oil press. 'Cause I'm a menace. And I'm pretty sure I put my olives in with the rest of the things. Yeah, see? Fucking hell, Max. Absolute menace. How are you doing? How are you keeping, Danny? But I do have my superstars, my mess stars, and my gold stars organized so far. we make cucumber jam? Oh no, well we can pickle it. I suppose that's good enough. I'm not too bad. Artisan goods. Can I put my jam in there? Oh no, okay. Go fuck myself. Oh, now all these concerts. I'll go get me pickles. Ah, sure. Redesigning me farm. What else would you be doing? Having a few drinks. Cuddling a toki. Streaming yourself having a wee minty bee. Trying to do your farm up nice. Sure, what else would you be at? I also have 2 dogs and a fennec and fox as pets. Fizz, Bonks, and Luna. I hate me mills here, so I'm kind of hoping I'll move the barns and shit over here. And then have all my crops and shit still kind of around here. That automated chest is fucking useless. I'm selling that. Oh no. I didn't mean to hit that one. That collects crops. It's handy. See? Oh well. I'll go over here where there's actually crops in the thing. See? Selling that automated chest. It's bollocks. While I'm here. Any fruit that or veggies that have a question mark, I'm selling one of. Okay. And oh no, I don't plan this to just be my only like area with these guys. I'm gonna sell these spare ones. Give me a second. There we go. Why is my window size popping up on my PNG tuber? I got. Don't ask me why it's in the third one. Okay. My big motivator. Hello. Oh, goodbye. Ooh. Butterfly. My big motivator is gonna be getting extra silos and putting them in the area I want the rest of the barn. You. Oh, I don't want a mill, I want a fucking silo. Okay, give me a second. What do we need for a silo? Fucking resin. Scrap stone and resin. Okay. We just need scrap stone and resin. Yous remember that, because I fucking won't. Scrap. Stone and resin. Scrap stone and resin. Fucking That's not helpful right now, lads. Scrap stone resin. Keep saying it. Scrap stone resin. Oh my god. Scrap stone resin. I'm selling that butterfly. Or moth, I don't give a shit. Let's go. Oh, let's go. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to whoever's in church. You. Yes. Give me asylum. Right. So that's my farm currently, and I hate it. I want the animals up here. Machinery here. And down here. And mills down here. And then the rest of these can be trees. Can we build 2 at one go? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, we can. Oh. No, I'll wait till all that shit's done first. So we'll have tree silos. For 4 upgraded barns and stuff. Wonder what Dana's cooking. None of your fucking business. Jogo's not too bad. If you see any trees with fucking coconuts, you tell me though. Swear to God, guys. Coconut. That's just my day now. Just coconuts. Forget the farm. Oh, I went back the same way. Mm-hmm. Battering coconuts. Gifting everybody stuff. Where the fuck is Raj's coffee shop? Oh, it's down here. No. No, that's his house. Ah, yeah, okay, I'm right. I am right. I know where I'm going, lads. Don't worry. Bring you in a minute. See, I'm waiting for the first of winter. And then I'll have all my animals in-house and I can move everything. Ha ha ha. I got plans. Not that, like, and not that they're good ones. I'm one more sub away from being able to reset the sub goal. Also, these guys are mermaids that I've helped turn into humans to come up and, like, visit the human world. Oh, and I also have a mermaid farm. Look, there's a lot going on. I'm on year 3. Do you really want me to have to explain it, or do we just start a new one? That the mermaids are meet the giants. Now, to be fair, the giants were found in the mines. That's the observatory and the hot springs. Oh, Teddy. You're a sweetheart. Oh, it has to be new subs. Thank you. Sorry, we are one sub away now. We were 2. Sorry about that. I thought it was any subs, but it has to be like new subs. That's gay. I appreciate your sub. Even if Twitch doesn't count your resub as a sub. I do. Do you think we should start a new one, or I should just keep going till we hit winter and do my farm up? Like, or should we start a new game so you kind of know what the fuck's going on? Oh, you caught Azrael. Oh. 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 Okay. It's a mini diorama of Coral Island. I think we all had a strange dream. Okay, Danny. Do we keep playing on my year 3 save till winter and redo the farm and the house, or do we start a new save? Okay. There's no good or bad option. It's whichever you'd prefer. Would you rather me fill you in on, give you TLDRs, or start fresh? Okay. Well, when you start the game, your town is ranked like fucking F. And you can get your town rank up by like donating things to the museum and cleaning up the ocean and donating things to the Lake Queen, which is like this statue up here to her, to the Lake Temple. And I'm just after going from like F, I've worked all the way up to A. So our town won't be turned into like an oil mine town, and my farm won't be turned into an oil mine. When I was doing the mines, I got to level 40 and accidentally like awoke a giant, and him and his friends were in trouble, so we gave them a little hand. We freed all of them. And each kind of section of the mine that you go to free all of them, there's like bronze, silver, gold, and then obsidian. And then there's also... Actually, I probably should show you this because it's kind of cool. You can go scuba diving and clearing out like the sea and stuff. But after a while you run into the mermaids. And you give them a little hand and they give you a farm. As you can see, I've been... Oh, and you don't originally start off with a mermaid tail. You start off in a scuba suit. The mermaid tail is like a potion. You drink a potion every time you want to turn into a mermaid, you can. But that's only given to you after a certain, like, amount of story progression. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been down here with my crops. Oh, my sea animals are gonna hate me. I better arrive with the goods. Where's my goods? Where'd I put all my seaweed? Oh, there. There doesn't seem to be like an automatic system anymore. Or not anymore to begin with. For underwater, so you can't have a machine that just like refills, for as far as I know, that refills the seaweed and stuff, as far as I know, or automatically milks or shears the underwater animals, as far as I know. But this game still is in like a very early development, and it was a Kickstarter game. Also, yes, that is Sandy the Squirrel's biome. And there's the rest. You get marmoo milk off these guys. Turtles are the ones that lay the funky coloured eggs. I thought you guys would enjoy that. Like, there's a whole merfolk kingdom. General shop, tattoo art. Tattoo artist for merfolk. I love Janu. But he won't let me gift things, so I don't think he can actually, like, be your friend. But, like, dude, look, these are all different NPCs you can marry. Like, there's so many. My big ones are Mark, Scott, or Yuri, or Alice. And I'm kind of going for Scott or Yuri. Scott's the guy who runs the museum. And then Yuri is a medical, like a nurse. So I don't know who I want, like, more yet. They're like little cutscenes are always fun. It is confirmed in the DL, like in an update, that there's gonna be the merfolks are gonna be dateable. So we'll probably have to start a new save for that. Or can I actually? It's one game per save if you get me. Like you could have multiple save files, but it just means it's multiple games. Fizz, stop being an attention whore. This happened earlier as well, and I don't know why. But she's just been glitching out. And then I have to restart the day. I'm gonna make Denny. Do you let me plait your hair like that? I think you should. Sorry, that one looks like you're just on truck. We'll give you a big old beard. What would you like your farm name to be? What's Stone Cold Steve Austin's Den? The Den. Den Farm. You okay with that look, guy? I know your hair is a bit more browner. Actually. Oh, fuck that. No. There we go. No. Yeah, it's gonna have to be black. The brown looks a bit shit. It looks like poopy. Excuse me. Can I put flowers in your beard? Or a plait? Flowers or plait? I feel like you're gonna go for plait. See, I'm catching up. Drink-wise, I'm catching up. But like flower or plait? There's the plait. And then there's two like majestic. Yay. Now, that one or that one? I feel like that's more you. But if there's other ones. I can't believe you picked flowers. Thank you. That one, that outfit suit, or like, I don't know, these don't feel like you. These last two, maybe. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I'll change it in a bit. You gotta be quicker. Let's do this. Let's get emotionally invested, Denny, and see who you end up marrying. Dougie has hopped up. So this is what it looks like when you like. You didn't see any of that stuff when I was playing because it wasn't there. I got rid of all that oil. This is Mare Connor. Maybe another life. Maybe you're remembering your trip back from when you were a kid. I still remember your parents, good folks. Yeah, they're dead. That's why I'm here. See what I mean by very Stardew Valley? We just finished patching things up. Is this the new farmer? Hell yeah, it is. They're local carpenters. Alright. We could visit the... Once we have materials and stuff. To, like, make the house half decent. You should go to the general store. Me. Suck my dick. And this, lads, is how the farm is given to you. You can't chop those big trees down easily. Yep. That's how big the farm is. Seems like nothing when I'm running around on my one, because I have like everything cleared up and sorted, but like, yeah. And this is how this house starts. $50 wood, 20 stone. Okay. Also, you don't get to unlock this till you get to rank 8. Right, one thing I do want to change. The order of my items. There we go. The one downside is in Stardew Valley, doing the site doesn't cost energy. But in this, it does. We got a geode. I forgot when you start, you have to like hit the stone twice. And yes, I will miss. Deal with it. Trash. Oh, haven't hit trash twice. Eh. Me and my year tree filth. Hang on. I'm gonna change the thing. Oh, can I? What's this? Streaming together isn't supported. Like they won't support Opera GX. It's not worth my time. Fuck you. But at least I changed the title and tagged my Denny. My little Grandpasaurus. Where have you been? Why haven't we hung out and gamed more? 'Cause you suck. That's why. Toki. Toki, I'm talking to Denny. I don't care if you remember him. It's my time to be a cunt. Gotta bully Denny. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey Denny, you smell. You smell like beef. Toki told me to let you know. You smell like beef and betrayal. Because you haven't chilled with me. Or him. He's forgetting this. He's forgetting what your voice sounds like. I'm just translating. Don't blame me. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just delivering messages from Toki. To the point, actually, good sir, that he's starting to cuddle up with Dan. And do the paw thing with Dan. And get pets off fucking that. Oh, look at us with our recipes. I'm the trash man. Boppity beep 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 beep. Yeah, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what Toki's told me. He said that you're a hoe. That you smell like beef. Wants to know why you haven't chilled in a while. I tried to let him know we live lives and bills need to be paid. And we have jobs. And he finds it unacceptable. You are. He also says stop being a miserable cunt on Discord. And change your fucking status. Because he's sick of being sad. And I was like, I'll try let him know that, buddy. He did try to convince me to convince you that something about him should be in the status, but I said that might not be possible. And he yelled at me. Do you know how frustrating you are? Oh my, when is still feeling like useless garbage. And meanwhile, every day you're making sure animals have a safe place and don't get fucking euthanized. Alright, shut the fuck up. Alright, Jesus, our Lord Saviour. Flick that hair and put yourself on the cross. Keep being a Moor. Martyr. Mortar is a missile. Martyr is the word I was looking for. You literally help rehome animals. Shut up. You support me 52 months now? Shut up. Maybe if you put yourself and your time and reached out to people instead of wanting us to fucking mind read, we could play games together and spend time together and do shit together on your time off if you just fucking ask instead of expecting us to figure out what you need. And we could all chill together and you could realize how fantastic you are because you're not fucking stuck in a wheelchair or disabled or anything. You're going out fucking making new friends with Pokemon Go. You're going out fucking see more of the world than I ever will. You're also then going out and saving animals and rehoming them. Shut the fuck up. Stop, in the words of myself, Grenade Nan, stop being a baby back bitch. Okay? Stop being a baby back fucking bitch. Listen to what we're actually saying and not what you think we're saying. And also then, like, accept and inhale it and go, oh yeah, I actually am not a piece of shit. saving animals. I'm doing my best. Helping my family out when I can. Like, rehoming animals, helping people out when they can. Supporting Max when I can. Like, shut the fuck up. This victim mentality needs to end. If anything, you're a little warrior and you're going through, like, everything the best you can. Like a little Dark Souls boss. So stop putting yourself down and being baby back, bitch. If you need us, we're here. Stop being a cunt. Actually talk to us. Ask us. DM us. Etc. You're not getting treated any other differently from any other Wolf Cub. Ask Grenade and Dan and Arcane and all of them. In their eyes, you're succeeding far beyond even them. So, and that's not even bringing my wheelchair or nothing into it, or me being disabled or anything. Ah, bit hippie. I was just in the middle of lecturing Denny about how great he's doing in life. Ah, why would you rate me? Why would you rate me? The pressure. The pressure of me entertaining while lecturing people. I love you too. You're the best waifu I could ever ask for. You and Grenade. Oh, I literally just restarted the game and my character is Denny. And he's got flowers in his beard. And Toki's trying to make me tell Danny that he's disappointed that he hasn't, like, gamed with us and shit lately. And that he needs to, like, change his fucking Discord status from feeling like shit. And he was like, oh yeah, I'll do when I stop feeling useless. The same man that rehomes dogs and animals and everything. The same man who's supported me and subbed to me 52 months in a row. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. As myself and Grenade and you would say, stop being a baby back bitch. If you need us, talk to us. Want to spend time with us, fucking ask us. We're not mind readers. Shut the fuck up. I'm not here for no bullshit. And then I start a new playthrough. And it's Denny. So Denny gets to pick the NPC we fall in love with. I still haven't chosen between Scott and Yuri in my playthrough. Also, though, I forgot how lame your tools are when you start. Yeah, but, like, that can't be a pressure on us because the second our lives get stressful or something happens to us medically or anything, they're going to be the first going, well, you didn't reach out. I couldn't. Sorry, I was on life support. Sorry, I was getting a blood transfusion. Sorry, my wheelchair fucking blew up and I decided to have a Menti B because that's essentially my legs fucked. Even my legs 2.0 fucked. Sorry, I'm not a fucking mind reader. I'm not having it anymore. As a disabled person, as your friend, you should realise doing shit like that is the bare fucking minimum for me. Also, I'm getting drunk because I'm celebrating and commiserating the fact that I'm off at certain conventions. Committee. Because I kicked up about the fact that... How are you going to have me as your accessibility officer, but in the same breath turn around and go, actually, we've no accessibility rooms booked for you. We forgot to include you in any of the plans, any of the meetings, etc. And now we expect you to pay $500 for accommodation for that weekend for a semi-accessible place down the road. And then $100 for a table while being on the committee. And not paid. And then, like, for me to turn around and go, you know what? No. And for a fee from Irish Wheelchair Association to hear all that and go, please tell me you told him to fuck off in the nicest possible way after laughing for like a solid 2 minutes. And I was like, yeah, I told them I'm dipping out and I'm not doing it. And like, I don't feel like they included me or anything and I can't support it. And she was like, if you need someone from like an association to back you up, I'll fucking back you up because that's just rude. But also, well done to stand up for yourself because it puts down the standard for next year. I was like, yeah, but also, don't be surprised if that certain con doesn't email you back now. Because I put Irish Wheelchair Association, I forwarded them to like every convention I could. And they were one of them, and she was like, fuck them. And like the convention that's so this weekend I'm not going anywhere. Next weekend I'm getting my tattoo with Fields, and the weekend after is IGM. An Irish Wheelchair Association will have a boot at IGM and a raffle and everything. And they're looking for like disabled people that are going to IGM to speak about disabilities and accessibilities and why it's so important for gaming and conventions. Then they have the raffle and a few other things. And like when I talked to Seamus about accessibility and all of these things, like the least I expected was like maybe some more like door stops so I don't have to push heavy doors. And he was like, "Nah, I want you on my like I want you as a person that I can go to and ask all the questions." So like when it came to shuttle buses from bus stop to the venue and everything, they asked me. They did a tour, a video tour, and everything about of the hotel and layouts and everything to show me how big the signs were. They were asking me would it be too expensive to get it done in braille, da da da, like anything and everything that could be. And even when I said, well, would you mind actually giving a table to the Irish Wheelchair Association? Because a lot of people don't know over here that as long as you can't walk 30 metres straight without a mobility aid of any sort, you're allowed a parking pass. If you need a cane, you're allowed a parking pass. You don't actually have to be in a wheelchair. Even Seamus was like, really? I was like, yeah. It's written on the website, lads. So I got them all contacted and put together and everything. And like IGM are doing the most and have really set the standard for me. So for another con that had ex like members of the same like committee, like people from the old JCon committee are on this committee. So like I was on 2 walking sticks when we were doing JCon. It's not like I just woke up one day disabled. Like I went from a walking stick to 2 to wheelchair. So like it should have always been a thing in their minds, but because I had the crutches and the canes, I worked with everyone for JCon about accessibility and who to let on and who to not let on the like lifts and stuff. Like if it's just because they have a heavy costume, that's on them. If it's because they have a crutch or a cane or a wheelchair, let them on. You know, like, and it did well, and we got a lot of compliments, and a lot of people come with their families because they're disabled and like they can actually come. For those committee members to then turn around and one, book hotels without even thinking, oh, we should book an accessible room for the accessibility officer. 2, to text me with no like promo code or nothing, just tell me to book it soon. Rang the hotel, completely sold out. Rang the hotel literally like like whoever the person X told me to book the hotel soon at like 8 p.m. Chubbs rang the next morning and they were completely sold out. And like it's not worth 500 for a weekend. And Anne actually put it into perspective. For 600, for an extra 100, myself and Chubbs could go to Spain for a week. So they were like, oh, that's it. Like when I told them like all the books The hotel said it's booked out, no accessibility rooms, no rooms in general. And if I'm part of the con to get a code off you, she was like, oh, we use that code for the guests. Fair enough. Okay, whatever, but like, that means I have to now book accommodation outside the thing. And she was like, oh, they were like, oh, if we find something cheap, we'll let you know. And they didn't. So I looked it up, and it's 500 for somewhere that's 15 minutes, a 15-minute walk from the con, 500 for the weekend. And then I got slapped with, oh, and if you want a table at the con, it's 100. No. I have a tenner on my bank account, and you fucking know that. You know that, because I've been helping out all the fucking Wolf Cups and everything the best I can behind scenes, and you're one of the Wolf Cups to try to help, so, like, you know. Yeah. And it's in, like, it's in Dunleary, which is, like, a fancy, expensive part of fucking Dublin. And, like, I wouldn't mind, but it's the same hotel IGM was at during the winter. But the reason why they booked it for the winter is because it's cheaper. And it costs $260 for 2 nights for an accessible room. And because the first IGM I went to, I was a content creator. They actually sent me out a code. And they said, we know you're a content creator. We know you're disabled. We've set aside and booked at least one room. So we went online, we couldn't book it, and then we rang in with the code, and it was booked. That was the time, like, we got Hanley, like, the week before, and Chubbs ended up graduating. The Sunday of it, and while I was guesting. It's so, yeah, honestly. So disappointing. And, like, there are people I worked with pre-pandemic for like 4 years, and they couldn't set aside a room for me. But the people who just like see me on Instagram were like, oh yeah, okay, and got me as a guest, and now on the committee could do far more for me without it being a bother. Like, it's insane. What I am gonna do is go BRB and pee and check on the cats. It's just insane. So this last week has been like phone calls about that, phone calls about the IGM, which is 2 weeks' time, phone calls with Irish Wheelchair Association about IGM. Oh, so give me a minute. I will BRB. Also, Amazon Ireland has launched. Y'all better start sending me shit. Such as alcoholic beverages and sweeties and Pokemon and love. We were showing I was showing Anne earlier, cause yeah, Anne decided she wanted to power wash the back, and I wasn't letting her do it on her own. So we were chatting while we were doing that, and I do have to laugh. She found some old flower pots, and she's put them beside like my ramp to make it like cute, and it is very cute, but at the same time they're old as fuck. So like the paint that she put on them and stuff is meh, flaking and stuff, and we'll replace that eventually. But she was going on about, I think it was, it was clotheslines. Clotheslines on my wish list. It's what's on me throne at the moment. This thing right here. She was like, we need it. And she thought it would cost like 60 quid. I think it cost 20. And I was saying to her, yeah, it probably actually would have cost that much if we were still on the UK one. And she's the one that fucking told me about Amazon Ireland launching, like. And she kind of looked at me and she was like, if I had stuff, will you put it on the throne? I was, of course. Okay, cool. Will you put that on the throne? So that was the first thing we put on. Fucking clothesline. But it's a dual clothesline. So, like, both of our washing can go on it. Because we're cool. I love Anne too. She was asking me all about you. She was giving out that me and Danny haven't gamed lately, and I was like, well, that's on him. And then he came in and I was like, this is on you. And that she had, like, Danny hasn't come down yet, but other boys have. And I was like, I know. And she loved the fact that Dan took the bus down to me. And now knows how to do it. And I was like, I know, isn't it great? And she was like, you could come down and visit me even if you're up in hospital or anything. And I was like, excuse me. So, well, if he wants to surprise you, me and him could clean up the mobile home and stuff while you're in getting your appointments. I was like, shut the fuck up, man. Stop signing poor Dan up to things. She was fuming because Dan doesn't like talk about his birthday or anything, but the day he came down was his birthday. So when Chubbs came home, he came home with a load of birthday cupcakes. And Dan went into fucking... I went to go for a shower, so Dan went into Anne and Larry with the thing of cupcakes. And when I came back out of the shower, Anne had the table pulled out. The fancy tea, the fancy cups, the fancy fucking... kettle teapot with a jacket. The teapot had a jacket, lads. Next time you see Dad active, you just be like, hey, how was the teapot jacket? And they were like watching a load of murder mist. I think it was Death in Paradise. Eating cupcakes and drinking tea. And I was like, alright, I'll take them out of your hair. And she's like, you will not. You may sit down, drink a cup of tea and have a cupcake. And I was like, oh, okay. It was funny though when I rolled in. You know, I'm always like, I'm clean. I rolled in Anne, Larry and Dan. at the same time, we're like, I'm clean! It's a delight to have him. Because, like, the few days that he was down, I chilled. Anything that he... God bless Dan, he did the dishes. Twice. I was like, why? He was like, because they need to be done. Job's at work. You've shit to do and you're sore. And myself and Anne were joking because she was like, does he want to move into the spare room in the house? Does he want to get mobile home? Will he do my dishes? Yeah, see. Now you can see why I, like, support him so hard. And also, like, I explained to him why I, like, take it so personal if he says I'm, like, bullying him. And he was like, that's my way of being close to you. And I was like, yo, stop. I'm not mean. I'm a good Pete. Ah, yeah. Myself and Denny both had the same thought of having a few drinks. And I said, fuck it. Denny can be my new Coral Island character. I did say I'd start playing a little bit more now, like in late at night. Once I get certain things sorted. And having Dan down really did help me sort those things. Just mentally. Let alone, like, physically, him doing the dishes was great. Him trying to handle the cats was even funnier. Yeah, Denny has flowers in his beard. We made Denny. I'm not gonna lie, that was a big motivator for going live. It was lurking watching you play, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll go live just in case. I was expecting you to raid someone else and then come into me. To be fair, I wasn't even expecting Denny or Roar pull up to come in. I thought I'd be streaming to nobody. Oh. I know what I'm gonna do. Right. And then pin. Are you? Are you an adult? I'm glad you are. So am I. That's why I'm up playing this. It was either Court Island or Hello Kitty Island Adventures, and I thought you guys would be real sick of me saying that. Yeah, you're not anymore now that you have a real job. Danny, how's Sergeant? Oh, so, Pat, how's Karen the squirrel? Anne wants to know everything about Karen. And yes, we have made a little notes app section on my phone for notes for Anne. Are you sure you're going to be starting the job then if you're waiting months? Have you gotten confirms that you are still getting the position? Oh, Denny, do you know the way in my save there was the big greenhouse? That's where it is. Welcome to my life, Denny, where you're constantly covered in fur. Do you want to give the company maybe an email and go, so when do I start? Oh, so what do I actually call you? Rural Plup or Plup or Piplop or what's the crack? You should expect nothing but peanut shells in unexpected places. You should be surprised if you don't. Okay, Rory. Are you sure you're not a fucking cartoon person? I swear to God. I swear to God, if you're Rory from the TV show on RTE to fucking haunt me again. I swear to God. I need to show, like, I know that's probably out of context, but I need to show you guys Rory. If you have not seen it. We love Nigel Thornberry, though. Like, if you're half the man Nigel Thornberry is, then you're a good man. And you will find your Mrs. Thornberry. I can never remember the wife's name. Darla was the daughter. What was the monkey called? Spash? No. Darwin! I knew it began with a D. And Debbie was the daughter, yeah. Oh, alright, give me a minute. Hello in here. Oh, poor Denny's gone grey. What was the wife called, though? Yeah, see, I can never remember the mother's name. And the crazy kid. Because everyone kept calling me his name for years. So I think I blacked it out. Refilling my drink so you can't yell at me. Donnie was a crazy kid. Hi, Kiki. I am alive. Oh, listen, don't get me started. It's been fucking nuts. It's been a wild ride. How are you? Fill me in on your side first. It wasn't Marianne, was it? Somebody Google this shit right now. Baby, you pop off. Thank you for joining me. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know. What was the last big thing you remember in my life, Girly Pop? Because, like, I have a convention in 2 weeks. I'm getting inked next week. Currently trying to fucking remember the mother's name in the Thornberries. You sexy bitch. Oh my God, you sexy bitch. We finally get to actually change the fucking sub-goal. Holy tits. That sub-goal has been there for the last, like, 3 months. Marianne. I fucking told you it was something gay like that. To be fair, I did say Marianne. Denny, you were a sexy little shit sometimes. It's been breaking my tits for the last 3 months. So you know that I'm in the mobile home. And the parents' house. Hanley is like 4 months old now. And has balls and a willy. And is a menace. Ended up on 2 different convention committees as accessibility officer. One is going fantastic and that convention's happening in 2 weeks. One was going terrible and they were treating me like ass, so I just dropped and we're commiserating and celebrating drinking. I'm playing Coral Island. Myself and Larry, the whole family, getting along great. We even power washed today. And I have a shed built and I'm slowly getting like the shit from the mobile home moved out the shed. Which means any Wolf Cups that want to do resin or cosplay or use tools or anything for any cosplays when they come down to visit, because they might not have the space or tools can. I've had a few Wolf Cups down since New Year's. Fields and I are getting a tattoo next weekend. Self and Chubbs are working. He works up in the dock. I'm still painting and resining and streaming and doing my best. We have a porch. We have a wrap. Like a porch outside the mobile home with a wrap. Curly footerizer for some like other bits for the house, like the double clothesline. And we'll set it up from the mobile home to the house, because it's just across the way. And then myself and Anne and Larry and everybody else have like 2 lines to work off. I did say I was going to start streaming more after the fundraiser during the night and during these times. And it's the 3rd of April, so I said I better get my shit going, because all of last month I fundraised for Irish Cancer Society, which you can still donate to if you want. But that's going to end soon, and I'm going to do a raffle for anyone who donated to get some resin pieces, paintings, etc. off me. I was working as an electronic engineer up in the new office. So he's gone longer in the days during the week, but he's happy in his role. And he's doing his bits. Yep. Finished and graduated. The weekend I was guesting that convention as a content creator was the weekend he ended up graduating, so he couldn't come to the convention with me. And that convention ended up taking me on as a accessibility officer on the committee. And our next con is in 2 weeks' time. And it's 100% accessible to the point that they even organise shuttle buses and everything for people with issues walking or disabilities. And then the other con that kept saying, oh yeah, we used to work with her, we're gonna have her, that just felt shit. And I haven't told like Seamus or any of them on the committee that I'm on now, because I'm like, let me process it first, because that only happened like yesterday. And the con that's going on in 2 weeks is called IGM, an Irish Wheelchair Association. I reached out to them and I was like, do better. And they were like, how? And I was like, here's ways to do that. And they were like, all right, bet. And now they are the official charity sponsor or partner for the convention in 2 weeks. And they'll have a stall and they'll have a raffle so that they can fundraise. And I've got a lot of the vendors donating things as well for me to go towards the raffle. And Seamus, the guy who runs IGM, was saying it's the Irish Wheelchair Association that, like, not only do they want to do the raffle and stuff, but they do also want to make sure that, like, anyone who's with IWA or anyone who is disabled gets a chance to speak up and talk, and maybe even give them, like, a section in the day on both days to talk about disabilities, accessibility, etc. So I had to laugh because, like, the whole thing with the other convention went down on the phone today, and then she rang me and I was like crying, and she was like, do I need to lock up the office and call the army? And I was like, what army? And she was like, our army. I was like, no, it's okay. She's like, do I need to tell the Wolf Cup something's wrong? I was like, no, it's okay. And I told her everything, and she was like, well done for standing up for yourself, because, like, what the fuck? Are they on fucking crack? Because, like, they didn't book an accessible room for me when they were booking their rooms. They didn't include me on the floor plan or anything. Like, there's just a lot of, like, shadiness with the other convention. Or lack of thought, or lack of foresight. And then, like, for me personally, excuses. So, like, they were saying, oh, book a room soon because the hotel's probably going to sell out. Chubbs rang the next day. All accessible rooms and non-accessible rooms were sold out. We were looking it up, and for the weekend it would cost 500 to find a place that's 15 minutes away, a 15-minute walk away, and only semi-accessible. And they also wanted me to pay an extra 100 for a table. And I was like, no. The whole reason I'm not getting paid and giving you all of this and doing any extra committee stuff is because you're giving me a table instead of paying me. And they were like, oh, well, we can't really afford that. And I was like, well, I can't afford this. Like, yous know I barely have a tenner every week after my disability payments and my bills. What the fuck? You knew I would probably have the money for a room for the accessibility because it's the same venue as IGM in November. And your one was like, it's 2 something for the whole weekend, and as long as you ring in advance and you give us enough time, Max, we'll always have a room for you. But you didn't give me enough time to let them know. And, like, even when I was in that hotel for IGM, any issue I had and I brought up with managers, bar staff, anything, it was fixed. So I had to ring them back and be like, look, it's not a you issue, it's actually a them issue. And I was explaining what the crack was, and they were like, Max, they section off a certain amount of rooms. And they should have also booked off an accessibility room for you and put your name down, and we would have recognised it. Because we have you down on our special list. And I was like, yay, special. And they were like, not like that. It's just you were that good for information and feedback and everything. And, like, everything that you brought up to us, we were able to fix. Or if we couldn't fix, you gave us ways to fix. Like, we love you here. And I was like, is Uncle Fester mad I'm not going to be there at the bartender? And he was like, he's not mad at you. He's mad at the fucking convention. Because, like, a lot of that staff were there while I was talking about it. And they even asked, like, are you still IGM? And I was like, yeah, they've been fantastic. And I told them everything and how great they've been. Oh, I talked to the people at Akuma in November when IGM was in that hotel. And they were like, we're almost guaranteed, you are almost guaranteed a spot max. And I didn't even get an email back for a trader table. I even told them I'd be their accessibility officer, and they were like, of course, we'll email you, we'll get in touch. And AkumaCon never got in touch. I only found out I didn't have a table where they posted all the traders and I wasn't on it. They were never once asked me about accessibility or anything. Never once contacted me. AkumaCon, fuck off now. After IGM putting in the amount of effort that they're after putting in, what happened? Give me everything. Give me all the deeds. Like, even at DCC, because I had to laugh. It's the same security they've had it all these years. So, like, the last time the security guard seen me at DCC, I was walking. I might have had 2 crutches, but I always had my cigarette in my mouth. And I tell him to kick the door open or I will. And I rolled up to the front door after getting me banned. And the lads turned around. The security lads turned around, right? And looked down and went, ah, Jesus, man. You've gotten a bit shorter since the last time we seen you, haven't we? Haven't you? It's lovely to see you, though. I know about Lee's passing and stuff, and that you were supposed to come meet Tanker that year, and then he died, and you couldn't. But, like, I'm delighted to see you back. Now, if there's any issues, you let me know. And they opened the door. The first issue I had at DCC was the elevators. And the second I pointed it out to the lads, they were like, right, and they put a security guard right next to the elevators. Anyone that wasn't disabled didn't get first priority. To the point that Dharma, My Way Access on Instagram and the internet in general, came up to me. We met at the elevator bits and he was like, are you after getting the lads to secure the elevators for us? And I was like, you're damn fucking right I did. It's our fucking right. And he was like, I fucking love you. Don't ever lose that spark. Right, what happened? Why did you get asked to leave? Give me context. But like, Denny, do you even like remember when I was doing New Wolf and I'd like go out the front to the tree and I'd sit there smoking and like I wouldn't let nobody near me or anything because, you know, it was a smoky smoke. And I'd always give them warning and context. And like later that night, they'd all be like, will you help us run it? Will you help us run it? And the second I became disabled, they all thought, oh, she's useless. Like, honestly, Seamus and Irish Gaming Market and Dave at Minicon are the first 2 lads to turn around and go, she's got insane potential. I don't care if she's on wheels. She's still, like, her. She can still pull all the strings, like. And I can when I'm given the fucking chance. But because I'm in the wheelchair now, everyone's like, oh, poor baby. I'm like, I will fucking bite your kneecaps off. Who are you? Oh, right. Okay, see this fucking bitch Karen? Her and Pufferfish Corp wanna turn Coral, like Scarlet Town, into like an oil mining town, and my farm into an oil rig farm. Boo. Boo. I'm not getting any of your messages, guys. I got dicked around by fucking Denny, and then Kiki, all I got was, and so many other shit. Okay, so we had a pub go where we limited hours because the afters was on a Sunday. I went to the toilet when I came back because I wasn't immediately in the back area where folks. Oh, of course. Is it me or is the staff like real uppity? Like I felt looked down on and real judged real hard by that staff. But Akuma doesn't get my time anymore. Okamicon is not getting my time this year. I'll give them till next year to cop on, but fool me once, shame on you. IGM, fantastic. I couldn't. Irish Game America could not set a better standard for me as a disabled person who was like top of the game at New Wolf Studios and stuff. And then to hit disabled and starting from scratch, like, they could not have been and will not be a better example. There's no better example on how to deal with a disabled person, treat a disabled person, and include a disabled person. When it comes to conventions, they're going to be my fucking gold standard. The fact Seamus rang me months in advance and asked, what do we need to make sure? You've ramps, you've elevator keys, you've this, you've that, you've fucking doorstops so I don't have to push them. And he was like, I'll 3D print a fucking bunch of them, don't worry. Like, to have that, and then every few months, updates. Would this be okay? Can you do, like, where are we able to get a ramp that would fit this, and this? And I'm like, right, here's adjustable ones. I cannot push Irish Game America any more than I can. And even with IWA, I emailed them saying, like, your information lacks this, and this. This page doesn't work. You're dumb fucks if you're doing this, and this. And why, by the way, are you never at conventions? Considering most people at conventions are disabled in some way or another. And they don't think that, I'm right when I say if you can't walk 30 metres unaided, you are entitled to a parking pass. Whether it's a crutch, a cane, or a wheelchair. And they're like, people don't know that's common knowledge. I'm like, no, they don't. And they're like, right, give us everything you can. And even they've worked with me. Whereas, like, other charities that I've done, you complain about the same thing day in, day out, and nothing's changed. Like, they're the two that I'm going to be singing from the rooftops. But also, supporting my disabled ass. Buy my resin jewellery and paintings. Sub to me. Give me biddies. I'm fantastic. My cats need to be fed. As do I. Yeah, but I don't feel like they probably didn't tell you because you look like you'd be a friend of mine. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, none of the, when you start the game, none of these. Yeah, but Danny, how many times have I told you anytime you feel like that, you ring us? And we can sit there and have a kiki and a bitch and a moan. And you could have found out about how they fucking screwed me over. And wouldn't, like, promise me a spot and promise that I'd be included in, like, disabled stuff and then never talk to ever again, only to find out I didn't even get a table via Instagram posts. Like, we could have had that as a moment to bond and bitch. You have to stop going back to default. I'm worthless, I'm shit, I'm meh, and having your status and shit, like Toki said. As, I feel like shit, I am shit, blah blah blah. It's just a negative affirmation instead of a positive one. Stop being a baby back bitch and be nice to yourself. And realise there's people that care about you and want you, and stop being a dick to them by putting yourself in situations like that and telling us months after, instead of giving us a call straight there and straight then, especially ones who know about your, like, journey, mental health journey. Give us a call or a text instead, so that we can all get, like, bitchy and kiki and drunk and have a great old time despite the cunts. And, like, you know that's going to be the response. It's always been the response. But we're not mind readers, and I'm becoming more disabled as the weeks go by, so it's not on me to force you to communicate like a toddler. It's on you to force yourself to communicate so that I can then coherently see how you feel your situation and be there for you. So stop being a dick to you and me and everyone around you. Same goes for everyone else in chat. The Discord's there for a fucking reason. Yous know how to use it. I couldn't have set up the channels any easier. Yous can't fucking at me any quicker. So fucking use it. You have the tools in your toolbox. We just can't force you to do everything. Because I'm not your mother and you don't pay me. I'm not your therapist and you don't pay me. But I am your friend and I've given you the tools that I can at my disposal. Y'all better start sending me fucking alcohol and Pepsi. I'm running out. Joke. But, like, we're also in the same breath, Danny, and everybody else. If I'm giving you guys that support consistently when you ask for it, I need that back. Emotionally. Where the fuck have you guys been? Not goddamn checking on me. I've been checking on yous. stop it. Just stop it. The only one this isn't like the only time this lecture doesn't apply is for like Rory. But that's because if I find out he's a cartoon guy, I'm gonna be pissed. Ask Dan, because he got there from Dublin. Toki. Do you want to say hi? Did I say Denny too many times? Come on. Yeah, I know. He's not here. He's not. No. It's just me talking to him. Oh. I don't know if you heard his yell. But he did just yell because I said, "You're not here." I'm just talking to him and he went, "Me." Mm-hmm. Dad got out here from Dublin, so ask him. And he said it's even like it's handy because from Dublin to here it takes Leap Card. And he's a student Leap Card, so it only costs like a tenner. Mm-hmm. He was saying the shuttle bus costs €1 from like Cowles to here on the Leap Card or something. Add him in general and he'll tell you. But also, like, visiting me is like, I don't know, 5th on the list. Oh yeah, you're not getting me in April. Love you, but you're not getting me in April. Between next weekend, the tattoo, and then IGM the weekend after, no. If I stream tomorrow, it's gonna be me sorting out what glows and what doesn't. And no, actually, I sorted that out today. I have my products sorted in between glow and don't glow. I just need to count everything. And I'm scared. There's a lot of things. So that's like what, if I'm streaming tomorrow, it'll be me doing the inventory stock take for IGM. Or like stream during the day at any stage this week. Anytime I'm up this late, it's games. But that depends on how well the views and subs and stuff and biddies and stuff goes. Well, I'll be doing this for a while just to see the difference. Like, of course I don't expect my first late night stream back to be matching my normal painting streams, but even if I sleep during the day and end up doing painting streams because like more people are about, I don't mind. As long as I can keep certain like Tuesdays, Saturdays and Sundays for myself, I'll be happy. And like, Danny, if we planned it and you actually put effort into our fucking friendship, we could do the collaboration streams where you could just be on your PC having a few drinks, telling me what to do in this as you, while I have a few drinks doing it. Or if you want to reverse the roles, me telling you what to do in a new playthrough of Baldur's Gate or something. You could play it for me, because my hands do get real sore. And I make all the choices. But you actually have to sit down and organise and work with me. Stop being a cunt. A communicate. As Grenade would say, stop being a baby back bitch. Actually, Anne's using that a lot too. I know I'm right. Also, did you see how much fucking YouTube Premium is now? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Still pay for it though. It's 26 quid a month. And we still have spaces for wolf cubs. On the family plan. It's just you, me and Jobs. I keep trying to tell Dan to add himself to it, but he won't. He won't give me his Gmail to let me add him. Not my fault I don't want to pay for ads when I'm watching a 6-hour deep dive. Sorry, 8-hour deep dive on Naruto. I know! So if you do get a little warning, because it's like before Tuesday night, don't panic. Well, do panic a little bit, because I'm a broke ass hoe. But sometimes, like, depending on the date, they'll try charge me on like a Monday, and it won't go through, and then Tuesday it will, because I get paid on the Tuesdays from disability. Because I give $2.50 to Chubbs for all the bills, and then I put 50 on, or 30 to 50 on ESB. And then I have me 25 or whatever left over. But like 26, it's not even 26, it's like 26.59 or 26.60 or some shit like that. Fuck you. Make it an even number, you little ball bag. I need to watch Wendigoon explain the JFK files to me. Also, I know I kind of got you into like ARGs and started explaining them and half explaining them. But do you remember me telling you about an ARG about a fashionista YouTube girly pop called Sophie? And it was called like I Am Sophie or whatever. And they ended up like finishing it on like a hanger. And I was like, we don't know. Denny, that channel has recently uploaded for the first time in 4 years. The game's back on, baby. The game is back on. I really, really wish people just asked me more about ARGs to the point that I could make an ARG channel on the Discord. in my own server and not feel cringe. But no one cares. And I understand why no one cares. It's my autistic hyperfixation. But there's so many good ones coming out. I Am Sophie just got revived. There's the one with the fucking giant in the wall. There's a new one that's also a Steam game. Oh, there's so many good ones. Oh. Why don't people care? Like, even the Gravity Falls ARG. So good. But no one cares. And I understand why no one cares, but I want someone to care. Cable diver. Okay. Dive here. Right, we definitely have enough wood and stone. We're gonna need more seeds. I just wish people gave a shit enough about me and or ARGs for me to just go full autism. Just once in a while. Greg. I have 2 questions. Are you puppies, Greg? If not, with your sideshow part, is there any rakes lying downwards near you? And are you sure your name isn't Sideshow Bob? Every time I touch a piece of food in the sink, I do the little Sideshow Bob. Ugh. When he gets hit with the rake. Greg! After me ranting about all the disabled inaccessibility bullshit that I just fucking rambled on about that I've been facing. All the rants about me being left out. And you never followed me on your new account till now. Well, I hope you feel like a bad bastard. Oh yeah, I do the full Kelsey Grammer shutter. 'Cause, ugh. Am I not good enough for your... Am I not able-bodied enough for your fucking new account? Also, speaking of new things, we made a new save in Coral Island. And it's Denny. It's my mod Denny. He's a punk rocker with flowers in his beard. How are you, though? How you doing, friend? How you doing, stanker? Did you know you smell like beef? Yes. I moved here. Ooh. What games you playing lately? I was born. Did you see the trailer for Witcher 4? Forget the game. Did you see the trailer for Witcher 4? Also, Hitman's a good choice. Even if you dislike her, you have to admit she's becoming a bit of a cunt. Like, cunt in a good way. Like, cunty. As the youngins would say. My biggest thing is Witcher 3, to me personally, is very blocky. It was the same issue I had playing Dark Souls. I'm like, out of spite, lads, I played all the Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Demon Souls when I was in college. Because I lived off Carl Peter Ted Cormac. And then the English lad. 5 lads that kept shitting on me because I kept saying Dark Souls wasn't good. I platinumed Bloodborne and Demon Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. And still turned around and went, it's still not fun. My opinion hasn't changed. If you like a challenge, it's a good game. But it's clunky, it's kind of meh, right? I felt the exact same way for Witcher 3. I absolutely adored the storyline for Witcher 3. Same with Bloodborne. I actually platinumed Bloodborne on my ex's PS4 because it was that bit quicker. And then today, myself and Chubbs watched the Nintendo Direct, and From Software is making the Duskbloods, which looks like an even quicker Bloodborne game. I think I'd like Sekiro or something like that. I don't think I'd like Elder Ring. Like, if it's blocky, it takes a while. I don't care. I do not care for it. Give me speed. Give me fast triggers. I think that's why I took it to Genshin so well. My favorite thing from Dark Souls, and you're gonna laugh at me, and probably call me a weirdo, is Onion Bro. To this day, would die for Onion Bro. Hitman, I've never actually played myself. I've just made Chubbs play it. And he because Hitman, you have to be not disabled or arthritis ridden. It's why I haven't gone back to Bloodborne or Sekiro or anything. With my arthritis in my hands, I can't be quick anymore like I used to be. Same with League. So if it's like Hitman or anything like that, a game where you have to be kind of quick, I will ask Chubbs, can he play it? Even with Baldur's Gate, I learned the hard way. Not the hard way, but I learned you can't just play an hour of Baldur's Gate. You gotta play 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'd get Chubbs to stream that. And from his playthrough, I kind of went, right, I want to go this, and this in my own time. Like, it is very handy watching people play it and stuff, but Hitman is definitely one of those games I'm not quick enough. So I've only ever watched him play it. And I did see on the Nintendo Direct, there's a Hitman coming out, and it's like a gold edition or something. And the funny thing is, it does come out the day before Chip's birthday. So I was like, oh, my controllers. Have you seen the bio thing then? Hang on. You might are you in the Discord server? If not, you're a wanker. And you're missing movie nights in the Theatre of the Damned. And, oh, okay, you are a wanker. Right, there's your link. Go. Flock. And I will add... This is a thing that SoFox sent me a while back. And they kickstarted it. Like, they funded the Kickstarter for it. And now it's... actually, like... a thing. Give me a second. Boy, what if? I think this is going to be revolutionary. Revolutionary. I think this is going to be unreal, Greg. And everybody else watching. Like, if I could, I'd be getting some for myself. Modular controllers. So even Tia, who can't, like, use a proper controller, could build her own controller. And you can separate them and everything. Denny, please be careful. I'm actually going to put in disability things. Mobility aids. Paste. Oh no, Greg, you need to be in the Discord. Like, forget how be. Like, for your own self, there's things that are going to tickle your... They're an Irish company too. That's something that shook me. A load of people on the team are Irish. Well, like, there is definitely stuff there that will tickle your fancy that, like, Pet probably hasn't told you about. So, like, do join Stop Being a Wanker. Good man. It's always something that won't burn the house down. Poor daddy flicking the kettle to make, like, a cup of soup. Completely shits the bed. Somehow sets the kettle on fire. Also, Tony Hawk. Pro Skater 3 and 4 is pre-installed. Okay, I'll stop being Karen and Coral Island. I don't play World of Warcraft. I just play Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Damn, buddies, you said you were on a PC all the time. I am playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Oh, let's. Guess what? Hello Kitty Island Adventure has 3 save slots. I can't wait. Let's do this. Oh. Me. Shut up. It's Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Hey, look, Denny, it's you. I'm mellow as fuck. I can make you wear a crop top. I won't. T-shirt and jeans. And you need to make sure I get that stuffed animal, and I will name it Clyde Frog. Yeah, that's because I was about to say. Fight me. I got a Care Bear a couple of months ago, and it's scented. And I had to Google what scent it was, and I was shocked to find out it's cucumber and melon. But it smells so good. Now I'm obsessed with Care Bears. After I fund my little clothesline that's on my throne, do y'all think I should get a Care Bear as a treat? Or a spray that smells like my Care Bear in case he stops smelling? Because it's been months and he still smells, and now I'm scared. Oh no, now Greg's stuck with watching me without ads. Terrible. Firstly, it's not Grumpy Bear I got. I can't believe I'm doing this. Hang on. I know I'm upside down. Give me a minute. There we go. It's this one, Greg. It's the friendship bear. And it's right there. I don't know, there's nothing that feels different. But right there. it's its smell. And then for Christmas, right, so that's my second Care Bear. That was my first one that ever got gifted to me on Throne. The first Care Bear I ever got was Christmas this year of my partner. And it's the Wish Bear. And he's Cosmo like my hair. And he doesn't smell. He doesn't scent. But this one has a scent. Yeah, so I was debating, do I like... Because Amazon Ireland's after setting up, do I put on the wish list after I get the wash online funded? Do I get another Care Bear? Or do I get some sprays that are this guy's scent in case he runs out? And it means I could also spray him. And the reason we had to get him is because Toki kept stealing him off me. Me and Toki. Literally. This cunt. This big fat Ben. Will fight and bite until I give him the bear. The Galaxy Bear. Thank God he won't take this one, because I will cry. It's either Galaxy Bear or Bingo. It's ridiculous. Why? Did it turn me... upside down again? There we go. There we go. So, double washing line on my Throne. Gonna get that first so me and Anne can hang up the washing and give out to the lads for not doing the washing. And then I have my Care Bear dilemma. But also, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, because I'm Butters. Honestly, if I'm not Butters, I'm Tweak or Craig. I want Yowie made of me. And whoever I'm not, unfortunately, Greg, that's Hippie. Or Grenade. I hope you know myself, Grenade, and the Hippie have a Powerpuff Girls chat. And Grenade is Bubbles. I'm Buttercup, and Pet is Blossom. Ah! Enough is enough. I've had it with this plane. Oh my god, she is, though. You've not lived life until you've seen Grenade go from self-deprecating to like, you know what? Fuck this and fuck everyone and fuck you, but not you, Max. And then she goes proper little hardcore. Like, it was only a week ago myself and Pet Hippie were like trying to bully her to stream, and she streamed last night or yesterday night, depending on time zones. Tree. Wee. Denny, look at you go. Ooh. Don't die. Okay, you did die. Okay. So. Okay. We got a strawberry. Your phone tracks your achievement your mail, everything. It also tracks your quests. You can also have a little light to show you where to go on your quests. Now, let's pick up everything. These are your fast travels. See the little light, Brigadier? Silver's Rock. It's the umbrellas. Ooh, a gradient. There's Melody. Right, let's give her a strawberry. Bats likes jokes. Okay, ambulance. We can gift everyone 3 gifts a day. As your friendship grows with the person, you get more things, more rewards. Level 4. She can be your companion. Level 5, you get crafting plans. Apple slice. The stamina apple slice is important. It actually helps a lot. These are these little like cabins. And if you collect these boxes and everything are like resources and craft and stuff, you can eventually unlock different tools. Everything. See those little egg guys? They're our best friends. We love them. We're gonna have to take photos of every single one we see. That is fair. I'll probably join you soon. A dapper billiard ball. Succulent Chinese chicken. I shall end this cutscene and then bid you all a good night. Ooh. But in Hello Kitty Island Adventure, it can apparently compromise your save file. Okay, no time traveling. Springs in the air. Greg, would you like more Hello Kitty? Or should we bid everyone adieu? Look at the guys. They're so good. So our little fast travel spot's unlocked. Well, will be unlocked. Gotta do a few missions first. I can save at any time though. Smoggy and Bama. Alright, we're gonna save. I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. Behave. Be good. I love yous. Remember you're loved, cared for, wanted, all that good shit. Bye.